You are standing at a deli counter. The person behind the counter looks at you and says, "How much would you like?" Your mind goes blank. You point at the cheese and say, "Some, please."
We have all been there. Today, we are going to make sure that never happens to you again.
In this episode, we are going to give you the 10 most essential shopping phrases in English. Phrases you can use immediately, today, in any store.
Real situations, real phrases. Zero confusion. By the end of this episode, shopping in English will feel completely natural.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today, I am here with Emma, and today we are going to talk about shopping in English, Part 2.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Emma, how are you doing today?
I am doing really well. Thank you, Daniel. I actually went shopping this morning.
Oh, perfect timing. What did you buy?
I went to the supermarket and the farmer's market. I bought vegetables, fruit, and some cheese from the deli counter.
The deli counter, that is exactly one of the situations we are going to talk about today.
I know. I was thinking about our episode while I was standing there.
Did you use any of the phrases we are about to teach?
I used 2 of them, and they worked perfectly.
A real-life test before the episode even started.
Exactly. Research for the podcast.
So today, we are continuing our shopping topic with 10 essential phrases that cover the most common and most confusing shopping situations in English.
These are phrases that native English speakers use every day. Simple, natural, and immediately useful.
So stay with us all the way to the end because each phrase builds on the last one.
Let's go.
So here is what we have for you today.
10 essential shopping phrases. Each one covers a different real situation, from the produce section to the deli counter to the checkout.
We will explain each phrase, show you exactly when to use it, and give you example conversations.
By the end, you will be able to handle any shopping situation in English with complete confidence.
And we have a story about a very confusing shopping experience that Emma had involving a label she completely misunderstood.
The organic incident. Yes, that is coming.
Stay with us. Let's begin.
Before we start the 10 phrases, Emma, let me ask you something. When you go shopping in English, what is the most difficult part?
Honestly, the deli counter and the checkout. Those 2 situations have the most talking involved.
Exactly. Most parts of a supermarket you can manage silently. You just pick things up and put them in your basket.
Right. But at the deli counter, someone is going to talk to you. And at the checkout, there are always questions.
So that is exactly where our phrases are going to help. Let's start. Phrase number 1. Could I have half a pound of that, please?
This is for the deli counter, or any counter where food is weighed and sold by weight.
Half a pound is about 220 grams. You can also say a quarter pound or a full pound.
For example, could I have half a pound of that smoked salmon, please?
Or
Could I have a quarter pound of the cheddar cheese, please?
The key phrase is, could I have? It is polite, natural, and works in any counter situation.
Could I have? Remember that phrase. It is one of the most useful in any shop.
Practice it right now. Could I have half a pound of that, please?
Perfect. Now, phrase number 2. Are these ready to eat?
This is perfect for the fruit and vegetable section, especially for things like avocados, peaches, or mangoes.
Because sometimes fruit looks ripe, but is actually still hard inside.
For example, you pick up a peach and ask a shop assistant, are these ready to eat, or do I need to wait a few days?
The shop assistant will usually squeeze the fruit gently and tell you if it is ripe or needs more time.
Another way to ask is, are these ripe? Ripe means ready to eat.
For example, excuse me, are these avocados ripe?
Very natural. Very useful. Especially for people who are new to buying fresh produce.
Phrase number 3. What does this label mean?
This is for when you see words on a label that you do not understand.
Common label words in English supermarkets include organic, free range, gluten-free, best before, use by.
Let's explain each one quickly. Organic means grown without artificial chemicals or pesticides.
Free range means the animals, usually chickens, were able to move around freely, not kept in small cages.
Gluten-free means the product contains no gluten. Important for people with certain food intolerances.
Best before means the product is best quality before that date, but it is usually still safe to eat after.
Use by is more serious. It means you should not eat the product after that date for safety reasons. Best before is about quality. Use by is about safety. Very important difference. For example, if a yogurt says use by tomorrow, do not eat it the day after tomorrow. But if a packet of biscuits says best before next month, they are probably fine a few days after that date. Now you know the difference. And if you ever see a label you do not understand, just ask, "Excuse me, what does this label mean?"
Phrase number 4. Is this on offer?
On offer means the product has a specially reduced price. It is on sale.
For example, you see a sign near some juice, and you ask, "Excuse me, is this juice on offer?"
The shop assistant will tell you the regular price and the offer price.
A very common offer in English supermarkets is buy one, get one free, often written as BOGOF.
Buy one, get one free means if you buy one item, you get a second one for no extra charge.
For example, these chocolates are buy one, get one free. So you get 2 boxes for the price of 1.
Another common offer is 3 for 2. Buy 3 items, pay for 2.
These offers are everywhere in English supermarkets. Now you know exactly what they mean. Phrase number 5. Do you have a loyalty card?
This is something the cashier will ask you at the checkout. Almost every supermarket has a loyalty card.
A loyalty card is a card you swipe or scan at the checkout. Every time you shop, you collect points. Those points can be used later to get discounts or free products. If you have a loyalty card, you say, "Yes, here it is," and hand it to the cashier. If you do not have one, you say, "No, I do not have one," or "No, thank you." Very simple. But if you do not know what a loyalty card is, you might look confused when they ask. Now you know. Loyalty card. Points. Discounts. Very useful.
Phrase number 6. Could I get a bag, please?
In many countries, plastic bags are not free in supermarkets. You have to pay a small amount for them.
So the cashier might ask, "Do you need a bag?" Or, "Would you like a bag?"
You can say, "Yes, please. Could I get a bag?" Or, "No, thank you. I have my own."
Many shoppers bring their own reusable bags now. It is better for the environment and saves money.
If you forget your bag and need one, just say, "Could I get a bag, please? How much is it?"
Very natural and very polite. Phrase number 7. I think there is a mistake with the price.
This is for when the price on the shelf is different from the price at the checkout.
This actually happens more often than you would think.
For example, the shelf label says 2 pounds, but the cashier charges you 3 pounds.
You can politely say, "Excuse me, I think there is a mistake with the price. The label on the shelf said 2 pounds.
Most cashiers will check immediately and correct it.
Always check your receipt before you leave the store. Mistakes do happen.
And never be afraid to speak up. You have every right to pay the correct price.
Phrase number 8. Could you tell me where I can find?
This is for when you cannot find a product and need to ask for help.
For example, excuse me, could you tell me where I can find the pasta sauce?
Or, could you tell me where the gluten-free products are?
Shop assistants are usually very happy to help. Just ask politely.
You can also make it shorter. Excuse me, where is the pasta aisle?
An aisle is the passage between the shelves in a supermarket.
For example, the pasta is in aisle 5.
Knowing the word aisle is very useful when someone gives you directions inside a supermarket. Phrase number 9. That is everything. Thank you.
This is what you say at the deli counter or any counter when you have finished ordering.
It signals to the person that you do not want anything else.
For example, after ordering your cheese and meat at the deli counter, you say, "That is everything. Thank you."
It is polite, clear, and very natural. Native speakers say this all the time.
You can also say, "That will be all. Thank you." Same meaning, slightly more formal.
Both work perfectly in any shopping situation. And phrase number 10. Could I pay by card, please?
This is for the checkout, when you want to pay using a debit or credit card instead of cash.
Most shops in English-speaking countries accept card payments, but it is always polite to ask.
For example, "Could I pay by card, please?" Or, "Do you take card?"
The cashier will usually point you to the card machine or tell you the minimum amount for card payment.
Some smaller shops have a minimum spend for card. For example, card payments are for purchases over 5 pounds.
If a shop is cash only, they will say, "Sorry, We only accept cash.
In that case, you can say, "Oh, is there a cash machine nearby?"
A cash machine is also called an ATM. It is the machine where you can withdraw money.
So if you are ever caught without cash, just ask, "Is there a cash machine nearby?"
Very useful phrase. Always good to know.
Actually, before we continue, here is an interesting shopping fact.
Oh, tell us.
Did you know that supermarkets deliberately place essential items like milk and bread at the back of the store?
Really? Why would they do that?
So that you have to walk through the entire store to reach them. And along the way, you see other products and buy more things.
That is very clever and a little sneaky.
Very sneaky. The layout of a supermarket is carefully designed to make you spend more money.
So next time you think, "I will just pop in quickly for some milk," you know why you end up spending 30 pounds.
Exactly. The supermarket planned it that way.
Knowledge is power. Okay, shall we continue? Let's.
Let's do a quick review of all 10 phrases before we move on.
Phrase 1. Could I have half a pound of that, please? For the deli counter.
Phrase 2. Are these ready to eat? For fruit and vegetables.
Phrase 3. What does this label mean? For confusing product labels.
Phrase 4. Is this on offer? For checking if something is on sale.
Phrase 5. Do you have a loyalty card? The cashier will ask you this.
Phrase 6. Could I get a bag, please? At the checkout.
Phrase 7. I think there is a mistake with the price. For price errors.
Phrase 8. Could you tell me where I can find? For finding products.
Phrase 9. That is everything. Thank you. When you finish at a counter.
And phrase 10. Could I pay by card, please? At the checkout.
10 phrases, 10 real situations. All immediately useful.
Print this list. Save it on your phone. Practice each one today.
Even saying them out loud once will help you remember them.
Daniel, I want to ask our listeners something.
Of course. Go ahead.
Everyone, which of these 10 phrases is most useful for you? Which one do you need the most?
Write it in the comments below. Tell us, which phrase will you use first?
For example, I need phrase 8 the most because I always get lost in big supermarkets.
Or phrase 7 is very useful for me because I have been overcharged before.
We love hearing which phrases are most useful for our listeners.
And if this episode helped you, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel.
New episodes every week, all in simple, practical English just for you.
Now, Emma, tell us about the organic incident.
Oh, yes, the organic incident.
Emma, what happened with the label you misunderstood?
So this was a few years ago. I was shopping at a farmer's market. Very nice, very local produce.
Sounds
Lovely.
Very lovely. I picked up a beautiful jar of honey. The label said raw organic honey.
Okay, that sounds delicious, actually.
I know, but I misunderstood the word raw. I thought raw meant uncooked, like raw chicken or raw meat.
Oh no, you thought it was bad, honey?
I thought it was somehow unsafe or not processed properly. I put it back on the shelf.
Emma, raw honey is actually the best kind of honey.
I know that now. Raw honey means it has not been heavily processed or heated. It keeps all the natural goodness.
So you left behind the best honey at the market because of one word.
I left behind the most nutritious, most natural, most delicious honey because I did not know what raw meant in that context.
What did you eventually buy?
A regular processed honey, which is fine, but much less interesting than the raw organic one I left behind.
The honey that got away.
Exactly. And the lesson is, raw does not always mean uncooked. Context matters.
That is such an important point. In English, the same word can mean different things in different situations.
Raw meat means uncooked and potentially unsafe. Raw honey means unprocessed and actually better for you.
Context always matters in English. Always look at what word raw is describing before you decide what it means.
And if you are ever unsure about a label, just ask a shop assistant. What does this label mean?
Which is exactly phrase number 3 from today.
Everything connects.
It always does. Well, everyone, what a practical episode today.
10 essential shopping phrases, all real, all immediately useful, all natural English.
From the deli counter to the checkout, you are now ready for any shopping situation in English.
And we learned that raw honey is actually wonderful, not something to be afraid of.
Very important life lesson.
Now, before we go, tell them about next episode.
In our next episode, we are going to teach you something that could genuinely save your life one day.
We are going to talk about emergency calls in English. What do you say when you call 999 or 911? How do you describe an emergency? How do you stay calm and communicate clearly when every second matters? This is the most important episode we have ever made. Subscribe now and do not miss episode 10. It could genuinely help you one day, or someone you love.
Today was so much fun, Daniel. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. And thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 9.
Practice all 10 phrases today. Say them out loud. Imagine you are in a shop.
Could I have half a pound of that, please? Are these ready to eat? Could I pay by card, please?
10 phrases, 10 real situations. All the English you need.
And remember, if you see a label you do not understand, just ask.
And raw honey is delicious. Do not make my mistake.
See you at episode 10, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Happy shopping.
Take care and keep learning English every day.
Bye-bye.